Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by dense forests, there lived a young woman named Lily. She had always been known for her beauty and kind heart, but lately she had been having the same recurring nightmare. In the dream, she found herself walking aimlessly through the dark forest, with a feeling of dread and foreboding. The trees were twisted and gnarled, and the air was thick with mist. Suddenly, she heard a sound that made her blood run cold. It was a low growl, coming from deep within the trees. She tried to run, but her feet felt heavy as if she was stuck in place. The growling grew louder, and she could feel the presence of something dark and malevolent getting closer. She was paralyzed with fear, unable to move as the growling became a deafening roar. Suddenly, a figure stepped out of the shadows, a monster unlike anything she had ever seen before. It was tall and imposing, with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp claws. The monster let out a blood-curdling screech and lunged at Lily, and she woke up with a scream, drenched in sweat. Every night, the nightmare continued, becoming more and more vivid and terrifying. Lily became a shadow of her former self, haunted by fear and unable to sleep peacefully. The villagers noticed her distress and whispered amongst themselves, speculating about what could be causing her such terrible nightmares. One night, Lily could take it no longer. She made her way deep into the forest, determined to face her fear and put an end to the nightmares. But as she walked deeper into the woods, she realized that her nightmare was all too real. The monster from her dreams was there, waiting for her. Lily screamed and turned to run, but it was too late. The monster was upon her, its claws sinking into her flesh. She fell to the ground, and as she looked up into the monster's glowing red eyes, she realized that it was not a nightmare, but a creature from the depths of hell itself. And with her final breath, Lily understood that her nightmare was not over, but had only just begun. For from that day forward, the monster roamed the village, preying on the unsuspecting residents as they slept. And those who dared to venture into the forest never returned, trapped in a never-ending nightmare from which there was no escape.